Hello, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Batman the Telltale series, The Enemy Within. So let's get started. But yeah, something that I don't understand is how, like, and I'm not trying to sound offensive here, like, how come women say that you shouldn't be, sexualizing them, but yet, like, almost everywhere you go, there's always some kind of sexualization of women, and it's obvious that they're willing to do that. Because, look at music videos, for example. There's a bunch of half-naked women going around throwing it back like some adult film star on a Thursday night. Or just flat-out pole dancing, like at a strip club or whatever. Like, that's literally as hypocritical as you can get. And yet women have the nerve to say, oh, men are the weirdos, men are the ones sexualizing women. Oh, and all kinds of crap like that. Have they looked at what literally 90% of women are doing online anymore? At least 90% of them. Have they even remotely seen that stuff? And yet, like they say, and then, but here's another thing. I've literally been beaten the crap out of by so many women that it's basically just them saying, oh, hi there. That's basically all it has become anymore. That's how much it happened. Is that it's literally just them saying hello to me anymore. Is them just putting their freaking hands on me all the time. Like, yeah, and they claim that men are the abusive ones all the time.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not
There's just
surprised?
no sense in being
East
a
End's been a
hypocrite.
no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up.
Heck, I'm not
I've
trying to
tried
sound
get
like
more
a bread
patrols out
tuber
there,
or
but City
incel or
Hall's not
whatever.
giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less
Frankly,
flawless.
there's just
That narrows down
anymore.
the
There's
search
just nothing. Like 99% of the time, there's just incels don't even exist anymore. Like
A
99% of the
construction site
time.
in the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Like, sure, there are still incels
Looks
today,
like
but
gang activity's heating up
yeah,
on 43rd.
a lot of people that get called
Well, I'll see
incels,
what I can do.
yeah, they're not incels.
Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
They're just, trying to, start a family or whatever, and yet they
The
still
land
get
deed of
called an
44
incel
was
for that.
recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower.
Like, they're just trying to start a family
Something feels
that
fishy about
they've
that.
been refused to
My
be
gut tells me
given,
that's the place.
their
Agreed.
entire lives.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words.
And,
Whatever you said to her at
and
the
the only
casino
reason
really
that
got
they
up her
even get
nose.
refused to start a family
I have to
is
tell you,
because,
I
well,
got a
no
bad
one
feeling
even
about
gives
her.
them a chance.
How so?
Sure, there
The way
are
she goes after
some
criminals,
incels out there,
she's
but
ruthless.
a lot of, 99% of the
Puts her
incels,
people at risk,
and,
and believe
for
me,
modern day
she doesn't let
examples,
due
they aren't really
process get in her
incels if
way.
you think about it.
So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, You were the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case.
Yeah, how come a lot of
This chance
DC
he's there, we
shows,
should
like
probably let her
especially
know.
from the early 2000s,
Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the
like how
casino.
come, like
I don't want Waller involved. You and I
Like,
can
how
handle
come they,
Riddler.
like,
Just
have
like it's always
underage
been.
characters, like, have
Glad to see we're
really
on the same
overdeveloped
page.
parts on
Yeah, watch
female
out for-
characters, like their chests
She
and
moved her people into my
ends or
downtown
whatever, and
precinct
then
without
have
so much as a
overly
please or
developed
thank you.
muscles for the male
I tell you,
characters,
Batman,
and they're
She keeps on
underage.
chipping away at my authority.
Heck, look at
I'm
Teen
gonna
Titans
crack.
or Young Justice, for
Then
example.
let's find Riddler
Heck,
before she
Teen
comes
Titans
back.
literally
I'll grab a car
has the
and meet you at
main
Riddler's
characters
hideout.
as teenagers, like high
Riddler
school
won't feel
age
so clever
teenagers,
after we come knocking.
and yet they had jiggle physics on that. Don't you think that's a little weird? Like, they literally added sound effects and jiggle physics to the... Like, they added, like, jiggle physics and sound effects to the jiggle physics on teenage-aged characters. Like, that... It doesn't matter how well the stories are, that's still really weird. And very creepy.
No one's home.
I kept
And the
Waller
thing
and her
is,
agency people
nothing
on
about the
loop on
plots
this.
of the shows would even change if they
Just
did,
the two of
if
us.
they just removed those aspects.
We can handle this without her.
Like, it doesn't matter if
Not
those characters
exactly
have powers or
cozy,
not.
is it?
They still had overly
Let's see what we can
developed
learn.
parts on them. Like, obviously overdeveloped parts.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
And the thing is, they also added, like, they also added overdeveloped, like,
It's
chests
stuck.
and muscles on the
No way to open it
for
from
the characters
inside.
in
Then how do we
shows
get
that
out?
were at least initially made for children, like the
We go
Justice
in.
League series, Justice League and
After
Justice
you.
League Unlimited. And they even added jiggle physics to that show too. Like, still really weird once you think about it and put more than 2 brain cells into it.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Like, and that's the main reason I wouldn't even think about watching like 90% of DC animated series.
Oh, God.
It's because of how creepy some of the aspects are, like the jiggle physics thing.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of
I mean, I'm not
Waller's.
saying that there can't be a sense of realism to it, but I'm just saying, don't just make it overly
One of his
developed in the
pupils is
jiggle
fully
physics.
dilated.
Or
The others
don't have the
contracted.
characters look like they
A
just
clear sign
had,
of brain
like
trauma.
they put out early
There's no sign of
in
a
terms of
bullet in the head.
hormones.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
And also, if
The man
like
bit his tongue
it's even
crawling
worse
through.
once you think
Must have
about
suffered a
how
shock.
a lot of these characters that they're
sudden jolt.
using for those aspects are teenagers, like
He's missing
actual high
parts of
school
his
age
fingers on the
teenagers.
right hand.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pause the recording.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Okay, I'm back. Like, if you're gonna make
Shoe was
teenage,
missing.
like high
The
school
soul
age
of the other one's
characters
almost
in your show,
completely melted
don't give them
through.
jiggle physics, and don't make them overly developed and make them look more adult than what they need to. Like, it doesn't,
He was trying to call for help.
like, sure, you can make
The
them like
phone isn't getting a signal.
like all I'm saying is to make them actually look like how
Damn it.
high schoolers are
Me either.
supposed to look. And the thing is, they don't even try to make them like even come off as high schoolers, even though that's how old they're really supposed to
That's
be.
a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Like,
Bet he
that's
tried
the
to
main
play
problem
along.
I have with a lot of
We can learn from
superhero
his
shows
mistakes.
anymore is that,
Let's find
like,
out what
you don't
did
really
wrong.
see that from Marvel. Like, sure, there may be an adult, like, there may be adult themes in Marvel shows or whatever, but that's, like, very rare and very hard to come by in most modern
One shoe
shows.
melted.
Most
Must
modern
belong
Marvel
to poor
shows.
Cinderella over there.
Unless if it's, part of the MCU, like the main MCU.
Another one of Riddler's
Then-
sick contraptions.
But as long as you
Some
don't,
kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko,
like,
but this takes
try
it to a new
and
level.
give teenage age characters jiggle physics, then yeah, that's fine by me. Like, if you don't give
Won't
people
budge.
under the
Must
age of
lock in
18
place.
jiggle physics, then yeah, that's pretty much fine by
Turn
me.
you round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
But yeah, something that I
The
can't,
glass.
like, that,
It's
something that
polarized.
doesn't make sense to me
So it is.
is how, like, people are getting married off, having kids and everything before they hit the age of 20.
It's still warm.
Like,
there must be
you
some
are
kind of
still
heating
basically a
element
child at that point.
This thing is built like a
You are,
oven.
like, you
could
can't
be
even,
cooked alive
like-
in there.
you're clearly way too young to be making those kinds of massive decisions in your life. I don't care if you're an adult. You are still too young to be
Metal mesh lining
making
the walls.
big alterations like
Riddler
that
has
to your
converted
life.
this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic
I think that
fields.
you shouldn't
No signals
even
in
think about
or
marriage
out.
or having kids
Guess it
until you're like
explains why our
25
phones
at
aren't getting
least.
signals. Clever son of a bitch.
If you want me to be honest. Like, really. They're just so,
Prototype of the trap he used
like,
on Morgan.
frankly,
The armor, extremely sturdy.
like, if,
ensuring there's no possible
and 25 is
way
like
to open them
where
other than
the
solving
brain
riddles.
fully develops.
This is an insane
So,
way to
yeah.
commit crimes, even for this city.
You are still way too young to be making that big of decisions for your life at that age. You aren't even 20 yet for most of the examples I've seen. Heck,
No, nothing that would have severed his fingers in there.
like,
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside.
you don't see why
Tried
a lot of
standing
parents
on one
would just
foot to
let their
save the
kids
other, causing
go
that
out
shoe to
and
catch on fire.
make those kinds of
When he exited the box,
life-altering
he
decisions
tried to put the fire
that
out,
early
but
on.
couldn't.
It doesn't
So he
matter if
threw
they're
off
an
his
adult.
shoe.
Like, it's like they are still their kid and they should have at least some right over them.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens. Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses.
Yeah, that's definitely got to
We're missing
relate to
their
those
senses.
statues
Like
upstairs.
the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
Like,
He chose the wrong
I think
one.
I might
Cost him his fingers.
start playing some Bloodborne whenever the time comes for it. Like
Hey,
From Software
I got a hunch,
Bloodborne. Yeah,
No matter
I'm
how
definitely
careful
gonna be
Riddler
losing
is,
a darn
chances are
lot in
good
that
he hasn't
game.
scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I recognize
I
some
don't
of
see
the
why
names on this
people
list.
try to clear their hard drive
They're all
away.
Waller's people.
Like,
Names,
that
addresses,
stuff
phone
is
numbers.
still linked to
We have
that
to warn 'em.
profile in some
First, we
way.
have
They
to get
can
out of
still
here.
backtrack it. Like if you have enough technical know-how to
Mori,
do
he
that.
sold technology to Riddler.
I talk about strange bedfellows.
Like if you have enough
You know,
technical know-how, you can
Waller's been
still
keeping pretty
backtrack
tight
the
tabs
history on that
Maury for
account
a while now.
that's linked
She
to
must
that
have known.
specific email.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Like after this point. Okay, there's...
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Yeah, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Alright, it's not like I can go upstairs. So there has to be something else I can do here.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. These two things aren't connected. I feel like I keep hitting a wall. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers.
Honestly, don't really get too much of the DC lore.
Like,
all I really hear about is Batman being the greatest detective, Flash being the fastest man alive, even though there's multiple iterations of the Flash who claim the same thing. Superman has busted feats that literally should be impossible with just raw strength, like punching through literal universes and being immune to existence erasure and stuff like that.
This is insane.
And stuff
You
like
know
that.
Right? The last
There's
man
just
who
so
went in there
much.
is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
There's just so much weird stuff going on in comics anymore.
It's rising, Batman.
Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on.
I can almost make out a message.
Kidding, Batman.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to
Let's
extend this
test it
video
out,
a
shall
little
we?
bit, you know, past the 30-minute minimum time. Because I'm trying to, you know, finish at least a chapter video.
I'll put a stop to this
These games.
Not that one.
So I know it's not speak no evil. sorry for anyone with sensitive ears here.
Congratulations. You're
Like,
almost
I'm
done.
not trying
That
to, you know,
is, if you
cause
can
any harm.
withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle!
And I got
Use it
hear
over
no
the
evil and
ceiling.
see no evil left.
Put a stop to this damn noise!
If I prefer this one, I automatically know which one it is. It's either gonna be hear no evil or see no evil. Okay, there we go. It's hear no evil.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Hold on, I'm gonna
Looking
pop
at
it
its
in my-
schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do
But,
with
like,
why he's so
how come
messed
a
up.
lot of
say
these music
Waller,
videos
did I?
anymore by like mostly
This goes way before her
rap and
time.
pop artists?
But I don't
Like, how come they
forget.
just throw in random
That's the thing
over
about having
sexualized
a
women
mind
and
like mine.
really revealing
Remember
outfits?
everything.
Save your
Like,
sob
and just
stories in
having
jail.
like
I'm
throw
not
it
interested.
back
You think I want sympathy?
like in
This is my
really
city.
provocative
I was
ways,
running things in Gotham
and
before
somehow
you
they
could
don't
walk.
get
I
like
just
those
wanted to
videos
see
don't
if
get
the man
taken
who
down or
claims he
whatever,
fights
even though
for
they're
justice
clearly
is really as
sexual.
good as he believes.
And yet,
But
whenever
then, you already
anyone
answered that for
swears
me, didn't you? When
like,
you offloaded my puzzle
by
on your
too many
friend.
times, like by YouTube standards,
you tell
oh, that
Gordon
video
here
automatically
what
gets
happened to
deleted. But whenever a
Lucius
music
Fox?
video gets
Watch
has
out, Commissioner.
like near
For all
nudity
his
levels of
preaching,
sexuality,
Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn
they don't
to
get
win the game. It
demonetized,
was a smart move.
like deleted or anything.
Getting out of the way of the blast.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Why is, if he's not a player, then how come Batman's literally known as a rich philanthropic playboy? Like,
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when
Like,
she
come
finds out
on there.
Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
I mean, what did this game expect me to do here?
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the video.
Wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce.
You know what? I'm not gonna end the video just yet.
I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
I just hope none of those names are real people.
It's only useful if he has a
But
way
knowing
to target
that this
the
world's
agents, though.
literally fictional,
doubt he's setting them
I
all
doubt
puzzle
any of
boxes.
them are real.
Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Okay, now I'm gonna end the video because I think I'm at a good stopping point. So be sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna try and keep up the grind of making YouTube content. Yeah, I'm trying to, get monetized on here and, hopefully become one of the big names on YouTube. And stuff. So yeah, I really need to, everyone's help. Whoever's watching this video to like and subscribe. Help get this video, help get my videos into the algorithm and stuff like that. So be sure to help me out with that. Check out my other videos if you don't mind. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.